Hello, people of the internet. The Joven one here, bringing you NFL week picks. Week 5. Already a quarter of a way through the season. Holy crap! Last week, I was basically a straight up beast. I almost won my pool, but freaking Miami lost, and I would have won it. But Miami lost. And I know in the video last week, I said the Saints would win because I thought the Saints would win, but then I ended up changing my pick to the Steelers from the Vikings because Matt Castle was starting, and I figured Matt Castle doesn't know what he's doing, so I picked the Steelers, and the Vikings ended up winning. But because I picked the Steelers, I'm like, well, then I'm picking too many favorites because the Pittsburgh Steelers were favorited. So I decided, you know what, I need one more upset game. So I picked Miami because I knew it was going to be a close game, which it wasn't. Ended up not being close. So I that's why I picked Miami. So, stupid Steelers screwed me over. Alright, this week's picks are pretty difficult. A lot harder than last week. Cleveland versus Buffalo. Cleveland at home. I'm going with Cleveland. The Browns have been doing great. The Bills aren't a bad team. I think I've picked against them most of the weeks, but I know that they're good. They're pretty good. I don't know if they're a playoff team, but I think that they're a pretty good team. CJ Spiller better actually do something because I wasted my freaking first round pick in fantasy for him because he's a piece of crap. Bears versus the Saints. I'm not a believer in the Bears. I think the Bears have zero chance of winning this game. However, the Saints just came off a big victory on Monday night. History says that whenever a team wins big on Monday night, they usually blow it the next game. Chicago at home. I'm picking the Bears. They're favored? Why would they be the favorite? That's retarded. Whatever. Bears are winning because they're. It makes me want to pick New Orleans if they're freaking favored. What the? The Bears are favorited. The Bears are predicted to beat the Saints. It's outrageous. However, the Bears are going to win just because of that Monday night thing. So, going on. Cincinnati versus New England at Cincinnati. This is a tough one. I'm going to switch my pick on the spot. I had Cincinnati. I'm going Patriots. Gronkowski's probably going to be back. Amendola better be back. Cincinnati, I think their secondary's screwed up. That's why I picked the Browns last week, and the Browns won. Cincinnati is not as good of a team as people have hyped them up to be. A good game here. Packers versus Lions at Green Bay. The Packers are going to get it together. They're going to win this game. Kansas City versus Tennessee. Jake Locker's out. I think they have Fitzpatrick or something as their backup. So it's his first start, and he'll be rusty and he'll be bad. So Titans are going to lose, but I think they're a pretty good dang team. Kansas City's a good team too, so Kansas City will win. They'll be 5-0. It's crazy. Seattle versus the Colts. The Seahawks play like crap on the road. You saw that last week, but they came back because Houston sucked at finishing games. So I'm picking the Colts at home. Seattle's going to get the first loss, not that big of a deal. Rams versus Jacksonville. Rams, because they're at home. If Jacksonville was at home, I don't think the Rams are very good this year because I thought they were going to be good, but they haven't proved it. So if Jacksonville was at home, I'd pick the Jacksonville Jaguars, but picking the Rams. Miami versus Baltimore. These are equally matched teams in my opinion at this juncture. But Miami at home, that's the tipper. So Dolphins will win this game. This is a tough one. This is a very tough one. Giants versus Eagles. I can see this going either way. The Eagles' defense is terrible. The Giants' defense and offense is pretty bad right now. Offense is terrible. Their defense is bad too. I want to say Philadelphia so bad, but then again, I think about the Giants. I think they're going to get their first win maybe. But I'm going to commit to the Eagles to win this game. Panthers versus Arizona. Panthers coming off a bye week. They had a good week against the Giants. I think the Panthers will win this. Arizona's looked pretty bad so far. They almost lost to Tampa Bay last week. They got lucky to win that game. They beat the Lions, and I think they're 2-2 right now. So I don't know. It could go either way, but I think the Panthers will win. It's at Arizona. Denver versus Dallas. Cowboys are terrible, and the Broncos will win this game. 49ers versus the Houston Texans. 49ers, pretty much no question. Houston is pretty bad during big games, and it's a big game. Oakland versus San Diego. Oakland, at home. And then Atlanta versus Jets. Atlanta, it's obvious.